Hello. Oh, man. I apologize for the very late start. I was sitting here bleeding, playing DFT with one hand. The management was boys will be boysin', and I got caught in the crossfire. It's not actually a big deal. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure it's not even visible on camera technically for the angle. But good God, man, face bleeds are so stupid. Like, it wasn't even deep at all. For those of you who have gotten into some shit or played sporting events or what have you, I'm sure you know. Alright. We are fighting what I assume to be yet another Phantom's Menace cheeser. Shall we see what awaits? Okay. What are we looking at? Possible. Either they're attacking right now. The boss man himself. Okay. None really on the front wall except for Posoka, Tannerin. Got another soul. Okay, they might be running it, it seems. I mean, for how much this guild typically holds a GAC, I would still suspect that they might be able to clear, but you never know. Yeah, I did just like Shakti is dog shit here, but I think Mace with Attackercron has more sauce. It is so fucking unfortunate that Jokasadu's first move is to spell in this meta. I almost maybe should pull KB Joe just on principle that I might be able to get more juice out of them. But I mean, if you're playing KB Joe, you kind of have to use it, right? But we could at least maybe pick a matchup where it's not disastrous to do so. Alright, welcome back to the shit show meta. Wait, no Silva? Brother, you got the Honda 9 and everything. You did the hard part. Silva was the easy part. Why? It says 733, like the Dispel plus buff ability trying to target us. Okay, in some way, I guess. I don't know, man. Hondo and Silvo. Just pick the two Omicron characters. That's not normally how I suggest playing the video game, but slow hanging fruit. They're really nice together. Just do that shit. What is it? A long, a bulk, Hondo, not very bulky. I don't know. I mean, this okay 9 is just so whatever to me. I mean, it is stacking defense and health still. It's not nothing. But I feel like it'd be so slow to ramp. Also, just so I can remember, because I feel like I did this last time and I feel like it didn't happen. I thought Yeah, whenever he enters aggressive stance, the cooldown level lineage is reset. I thought I did level 1 ult to cycle it, and it didn't happen. I don't remember why. But that struck me as odd. I don't know, fuck it, man. Let's go window shopping. What else we got here? Just because it's the highest crit damage doesn't mean everything necessarily. See, what about this? I kind of... Maybe we do run SFTP. You know? No, Hux means he does get to go into his... Can't be targeted shit. That is true. And unfortunate. Now perish. He is revivable at the moment. That is also true. May as well. See, I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't just save it. I think we wait. Cool, man. Save the poke to deal with that. Now, let's not... Cool. Did he just debuff me while I'm in ults? Very cool. Alright. Buffs a bit of bulk. Do we just need to make sure... What is this? Attacker Crown light side bulk. This Huyang's gonna be slinging heat. He might do as much damage as he was supposed to do normally if he could count all of his exiled allies. Just maybe. Do we care about Attacker Crown here? I don't know, man. I don't know that we need to. It's already a natural hard counter. Kinda, who cares? It's not light side preload, right? Yep. So why do we care? The stats aren't bad, but this is just attacker cron food. As fine of a default state as this is, it's not quite. And also, Radis can easily matter today. Are we just hitting this shit? We only have 4 attacker crons. How about a compromise? Sure. What if Drogo goes before Leia? That'd be a little bit awkward. That would never happen. Oh, it was R2. Odd. Oh, because of Drogo. I remember. This is her back at the Garden Leia days. The Omicron. Hey, could we not? I thought we had a flame back. Now we do. Alright. She does not have perfect defense. She should die fairly quickly. Not gonna flame. Let's see if we can top back off. Just fucking kidding. Instead, we can go -1. Or we can get Grey Spirit on both. Works for me. What are we doing here? Do we wish to try Maz Kanata without the cooldown increase? Perhaps, perchance. The only thing that makes me uncomfortable with that is that would mean that they sit with 5 profit, which might still just suck ass. They ignore taunt with debuffs. Or without debuffs. The man is dressed. I mean, this grenade tries to do healing immunity, so it might actually be value here. Once more, we return. K2 gets heat. I mean, it doesn't get heat if we don't press the button, I guess. No, he still might, but it won't be that much, I don't think. So 86-13 versus. I mean, it's. He's 60% versus Nathano, like 100. So we'll call this 1700 versus. I thought Nathano was 100. Yeah. Maybe it was just from here. No. Okay. No further questions. Hey, what's up, Skit? Specifically is basic. Doesn't it give to strongest, which in this case would be CX2, so I wouldn't call it into assists. Death Pen is strongest ally, they didn't already have it, yep. So if we increase their cooldowns, Death Pen up would go to him and not call in assists. Well, Obi is not denying revive, so do we necessarily have to pop this? Let's just try it. Yeah, fucking now. Yeah, I know. I know. Hooray for eating kits. I got you this present. Aren't you grateful? $57. Not bad. Not bad at all. I had a feeling. Although it's definitely we're gonna want to elbow grease that for week 2. I think. Buffs, no supporting damage. Armor pen is potentially a dead stat if Spirit ever loses Foresight. Do we wish to Bad Batch this? Bad Batch is kind of a floating squad of potential right now with no real homicide. God, they pulled self out for that? Okay. The attacker long text on Orbiter? Yeah, it was attacker for both sides. The protection stat is dog shit here. Also here, unfortunately. Uh, is Tank Run a bad idea here? Is Wrecker going to even get to utilize it at all functionally? The revive is blocked. Hash protection is gone. Like, I only really care about the tank run for the assist, but, like, I don't know, man. At some point, am I supposed to just try this? Man, that's not a lot of health either. Good God. And that's not attacker crime yet. Not any immediate banger options. We'd be more in this sort of realm. That's not bad, but the crit avoidance is kind of a wasted stat. Well, it's not technically wasted against Spirit. Depending on how things go, I may need to explore dropping Wrecker for Hunter in week 2. The squad cares about getting Crosshair online more than anything by a pretty fucking huge margin. And Hunter is kind of required for that. We could just have Omega Tank, probably. Yeah. We need Hunter. Fair enough. Although, wait a minute. I use unheld primaries. It's just a Night Sister Spirit doing Night Sister Spirit shit. Maybe instead of Hunter with Tankron, we try. Or sorry, Ricker with Tankron, we try Hunter with Attackercron. The Attackercron true damage would help us stack faster too, so it's not necessarily as bad either. Alright, what the fuck are we doing here? Buffs, is this Malgus? Is there a Zori topside? There is. We would probably like to Malgus that. So what the heck kills Grey Mothers? What did I use in the past? I know that this wall is light, so we probably don't need to stress this as hard, but scouting myself usually helps. Now, so we did DR and Mace, both of which are on defense. If I untake all seasons, I used BKM semi-successfully. That's fairly cheap here. Right, we don't need BKM for an LV cleanup already. We've established that. I don't know. Do I even need to see more? I'm kind of okay with that answer. In the past, I did BKM BAM Grogu, but that is less bird generation than pause. So playing more towards a DR centric game plan, or sorry, not DI, not DR. This is probably where we're using one of these. Do we cut IG-12 for pause? What am I thinking of here? IG-12 is here for the cleanse a lot of the time. Do we need to worry about a cleanse ever? Opener, GM Bless Spirit, Morgan. If we don't run pause, Morgan could just mass on whoever. Wait, we're going first though, right? It's TM. Fuck a pause. Pause Doom versus 1/3 random Doom. It's a light side leader, so they could just ignore it. This is I mean, technically it's more stacks, but this will let them keep foresight if we are trying to maximize. I assume we try birds on spirit first if we just want to lean in on attacker cron. Am I forgetting anything? This is instant defeat immunity. I want to say there's like a... There's only in CW, right? The Omicron, I think. Yeah, it's in CW. Well. Then perish. I really wish you would just leave me alone. My crazier can the true damage, yeah, which can't be evaded. Oh, let's try it on for size. Yep. Oh, attacker cron. How skillful you are. Alright. What's now? This is Healer Cron. BCAM does ignore taunt, though. Is it weird that I want to try something like this? I don't know if I would ever regret doing this and miss him later. For like a cleanup. What could we possibly run into that we would want him for? We did Leia... No, we didn't do Leia. We would miss him for cleaning up Leia. We already did Ahsoka, we already did LV. I mean, we've got a lot of shit left in the tank for whatever is waiting back wall. How's it going? Actually, super well. This is definitely the cleanest match of the week so far. The only drop so far was a Bad Batch. This is just such an aggressive meta. It doesn't, like... Wrecker just cannot hang. Like, most Bad Batch fights in 3v3 already kind of boiled down to everyone dies and Crosshair just solos, but I mean, we don't even have time. Like, literally, it was Crosshair self-cast, Omega reset Crosshair self-cast, game over. Like, if we're gonna make Bad Batch work at this meta, we need to pivot over to, like, Hunter and just race out getting Crosshair online while Omega dies first. Because Hunter plus Crosshair is also actually decently effective at rescuing the captive, just because they make so much. But it's still a lot. Bad Batch is just so much worse than 3v3. You're really just trying to coast off the back of how good the Omicrons are, more than anything. Like, if Crosshair can get online, I wouldn't say he's Thanos, but he is a robust, sturdy boy. He is kind of like Savage Oppressed here, but does more damage. The Bad Batch for escaping, that was safe and easy. Yeah, I mean, that sounds safely valued. I'm just trying to find the upper limits for their reach, which has been harder done and said. Alright, so, like, obviously number one risk right now is IG-12. Is it TM? It is. A good lad. But also fuck you. Now what? So basically, if we did this, we would get dazed immediately and have to go from there. Obviously, it's BKM, but we don't have that many attacker crons left. We literally only have one. So I would like to save it for back wall. As fun as this would be, I don't know if it's this. I say it would be fun, but then at the same time, it's like, okay, BKM ignore is taught. I feel like BKM could go after Maul fairly easily. Wait, no. What the fuck? Get out of here. Fuck off. I completely forgot that Maul donated Mandalore to BKM. It would have been glorious that we could have gotten a glimpse of what BKM should have been like, and also I would have just gotten hard fucked. Pause would have... We would have been fighting full potential pause. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so glad I gave it a second thought. Hell no. It's like, okay, but now what? We'll wait until next. Maybe they'll have use later. I mean, the top wall is shitty enough. We might be able to use them there. I mean, Maul against Enoch sounds relatively cozy. They do have stuns, and it's stun on weakest, so you would particularly possibly get Gar, or whoever it wouldn't be strongest in taunting and self-cleansing might get stuns, so that's a little bit spooky. I mean, that Sova squad is probably maulable, but that's... You know. Problem is, if there's like a random SOK back wall, JKL with preload would be unsafe to spend here. I mean, in that case, we possibly have a free-floating Bane. Look, it's a Phantom Menace guy. The odds of like SLK plus Leia being back wall seem like astronomically low, but if we are being responsible good players, we are obligated to play around the possibility. Try this on for size. Obviously, the true damage chips through the stacking defense. We're holding one, like, we're holding so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, we're holding on to so much power for whatever could be a back wall, but it's still, like, tripping me up. Freaking me out. I mean, in 5v5, we oftentimes did Zori, but we're not going to have enough steam, I don't think, here. That's not Zori. I'm not sure this is the best idea. I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea, in other words. We have a lot of holds. We have budget to fuck around a bit. He doesn't open days. God, fuck, this team is so bad on defense, dude. Why I gave it way too much respect. My bad for thinking it was a real team. Saying that, but it's 3v3 Zori, so there is still a robust chance that we will just lose. Because we don't have a effective enough turn meter train. I don't know that Finn can survive a pause, death, and rebirth right now. I don't actually know what just happened. Walking on eggshells, goddamn. I'm pretty sure we're cooked. Okay, getting the stun through his savior was kind of clutch. I will pat myself on the back for that. That's game. Fuck, dude. We were so close. Actually, so close to walking the tightrope. Fucking walking on eggshells over here. So close, but now we know that IG-12 is dog shit. I was worried about preload days for nothing. But, yes and no. Because we did still get days by this. But how is his base potency? He gets heat, which gives potency. Yeah, it's fucking 153% base. Alright, I'm sorry for doubting you. Am I, though? Yeah, probably am. You make a good point. This is ever like Padme Mace Ahsoka, but the locked heal immunity sounds miserable. That much is true. This is ever Tuskens. If they post Rexcrom backroll, which seems entirely possible, then that would be miserable to not have Tuskens for. What are we doing? What are we comfortable spending on? Enoch, and just hope they don't aim at Enoch? I don't know if that sounds fun. I did not save Clunts, so we will have to wait for Enoch to get back to it. That might suck. I don't remember the mechanism for Blight. What? He hit us with the fadeaway? Holy shit. Oh, was he losing Blight because of Ancestral? Oh, this matchup might be fucked. We literally just can't do the thing we do because of that. Like, in a weird around the back way, this is almost like a hard counter. Gaining max health equals healing. Alright, we're just spending some shit, I guess. Or are we? We probably are. Or are we? Is this squad even modded? Vaguely, yes, somehow. I haven't used them in so long. We do 0 damage. What are we hoping to happen here? Like, yes, pause gains turn meter and gets DTMG, but this is not gonna fucking work. This is a waste of time. Who are we willing to spend to stop being cheap bastards? We use SM33. Whoops. Having to not touch my nose for a few days is probably not optimal. Alright, fuck it. Who have I used against BKM? Problem is, whatever I've used in the past is probably not going to be what I want to use. I am in hold everything cheap ass. I mean, no one posts BKM. It's not even something that I've fought. To answer that question. Fuck, man, I really wish Sawyer worked. It was so close. I typed in B for bow, and somehow that didn't appear, but I got jump scared by Bowslead instead, which is something I apparently fought recently. In what world is that something I encountered? People do some weird shit, I guess. I do not remember that at all. Is it weird that I kind of want to try CLS, but the problem is that CLS won't be happy with BKMS. Did we? Are you? Am I? Okay, Sierra's back on defense, thank God. Although I think that means she didn't get holds. Because I did notice that she was on defense. I don't know. Are we just betting some shit? Alright, team list. This is the only way to cut through the fog. Let's put everything into context so we can move the fuck on from this single BKM squad. JML, C, JMK, Balin, Afro, NS, QA. Let's get remember off the top without looking. JKL kind of exists if he's not comboed. Maul, but he's on screen. It's cheating. Alright, give up. Riva Radis. Malgus technically, but not actually. Saw. The biggin. Alright, we were holding so much shit. 3 GL Saw QA. Like, we're holding so much shit. The only downside is we only have one attacker run. Oh, we're also in the pain. Like, it really... Fucking, do we just try Balin or something here? Problem is I don't know if Balin will be happy. Wait. It's the healing immunity. But they're immune to healing immunity, right? But we really want to hold Balin in case of Pokron. Aphra, I don't know that Aphra works here. And plus, if anything, the Aphra damage over time death clause would actually just feed them ancestral. As unfortunate as it is to say. Well, I see why there's a problem, because we just don't have any squad that satisfies a, like, Darth Revan tier backwall opener. Non-committal. We lack non-committal options, is I guess what's happening here. That's why this feels so bad. Is it just Reva? I mean, Reva I typically associate with Leia, but we could cover with other options. Perhaps Reva will do fun. Isn't Balin lead not great versus BKM? Brother, let me tell you, BKM, not a thing I see. Why did we give up on Maldos? Because Pause has extremely high base potency and opens with AoE days. I kind of wanted to heal just to make sure that we went first, but okay, we did go anyway. That's neat. Why does it feel like we're rapidly hurtling into the same issue? We're doing 0 damage because it's just counting them as fucking healing. This might be a Maz Kanata situation. It actually might have been a misplay to push buttons at the start. We maybe should have ability blocked them so that IG-12 got Deathmark sooner. I believe it's probably too late now. We pick up one that will maybe allow us to continue to be cheap bastards, but I would say I'm skeptical. This man is hitting us from all sides. He is just styling. I mean, is BKM on defense at W3 interesting? Throwing cynicism to the side for a second. The pause AoE days is cute with the TM preload. As we have seen, there's kind of a Mace Windu-like quality where the ancestral fucking with you making debuffs on them has interesting. But I still feel like on average, right, it's like, if we think about how our opponents usually play, right, BKM, I would say, has interesting position against me. But, like, the average player is just gonna have some shit like Treya or probably Great Mothers or fucking a DR or whatever that, like, I think it will still just get mowed. God damn it, dude. I cannot stop touching my fucking face. RIP Neosporin. I don't know. I'll simmer on it. I'll stew on it. Like, IG-12 was on the list of healers with Healercron, but I don't really consider Healercron to be real in 3-3. Also, I wonder if the revive gets cannibalized with the BKM natural revive. Or if they would have double. I'm pretty sure it would get cannibalized, unfortunately. I don't know. I mean, BKM has also been kind of a lifesaver for cleaning up LV, that it's hard for me to be like, rah, maybe let's explore this. Like, pull KB Joe post BKM. I mean, you know, we're possibly in a no clear defense scenario today, so maybe it's like the fuck up and open your eyes. Maybe BKM could be interesting positioning. Wait, they just get a Maz Kanata one shot that would maybe signal that things could become more confident soon. I should have checked on the LV build quality before I attacked it, but I wasn't expecting to one-shot it. I'm pretty sure he did burn on the last move, so he should be on basic, but that doesn't mean that he won't have days from all those. This would just be a shit show. No, it's the same fucking thing. I almost fell for it again. Of giving BKM Mandalorian or lead. letting a Bo-Katan Mandalore actually have Mandalorian. Does it become a race against the clock versus ult? The way I played it, ult was never a possibility. You just have to think about the buttons and the order that you push them in. I know I was being stupid last time. It just felt so fucking wrong. For now, question mark. I don't actually think her odds really improve much at all. Ironically, if IG90 was out, I actually might like it more. Now that I think about it. Not much of anything to go by. I did it again. Fuck me. Is it just this? And I kind of like to reserve it for like Bane or some shit, but Artem Marin is an interesting choice. Artem Marin is a far fuck off. Artem Marin is a far better choice than what the majority of players have applied right now. I say that, and then Attacker Kron had to come and completely obliterate shit, but broadly, it is still a true statement. It's just impacted until Attacker Krons expire. We were playing live PvP. Damn. Yeah. This is why when I looked at IG90, I was not impressed. He is about to have it. God damn it. Wait, I fucking did it anyway. Dude, I just fucked my shit up. Just end me. My brain is fried tonight, I guess. This man just traveled to another map. He is traveling further every time he does it. My brain is cooked. I guess. BKB opened it with basic, I think, right? Basic into mass. I still just have major concerns. I mean, it's possible we could just keep her ability blocked. This might be fine, actually. Nah, but the ability block's there, so she's gonna mouse now. This will do fine. Shoutouts to the Ancestral for the infinite banner glitch. Couldn't have done it without you. Would stand swap technically been optimal here since we're more or less going infinite? Because it doesn't matter if her defense stands for reactivity if she's just getting stun locked. I think technically offense stance would have been better for once. The blood price has been paid. There is 1 GL and that's fucking it. Alright. Attacker Cron, a bulk, 50% health. Just put the banners in the bag. That's fine. Oh, we don't have shock. We still don't have shock? Hello? I think we just have to spend. That's annoying as fuck. Wow, it is possible. Oh, it's wait, it's Bears, but it's not Bears Crown? I didn't even think about that. Why are you here? Fuck banners. Let's not be idiots. Oh no, we have 18 buffs. What are we going to do? Whoa. She didn't aim at Mara. It's almost like she never aims at Mara. Who could have foreseen that outcome? Just put the 54 in the bag. What are we doing here, man? R10 your Ray. That if you R10 your Ray, everything will change. It would have made such a huge difference, dude. Don't even get it twisted. Please R10 your Rays. It's a good investment. Ask not what Relic Delta could do for you, ask what you could do for Relic Delta. Isn't Wampa? Ew, but it's a pork cron. But it's a pork cron. Eh? That's why you R10 Ben. I will be nice. You smoked an R10 Ray today? You're actually not allowed to do that, by the way. Just to be clear. If your opponent R10s their Ray, by contractual obligation, you must use JMK. Alright, let's think here. Wampa. Well, Wampa doesn't have riposte anymore, does he? So this would be a situation of hoping Wampa can out-ramp the production up, which coincidentally right now stacks infinitely. Is this a horrible idea? This might be a horrible idea. Look, man, we dropped a lot of battles, but functionally. That shit's only a minus 30. That shit's only a minus 50. I forgot that was on. RIP Bad Batch. Minus 20. Minus 60. Minus 80, minus 110, and minus 140. So if they played perfectly, we have a lot of banners to play with. Look, man, I would be foolish not to send... I mean, Wampa can probably beat this shit, right? Can we just agree? Unless I'm not thinking of something, but I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of everything. Wampa could probably beat this shit. I don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. Let's get this fucker killed. How about that? That's what I'm here to see. Could I target it off of Scorch? Yes. Do I care to? Temperature check. Not quite there. I feel like we're getting lapped. I feel like we're about to get redazed. That looked like a savior proc. Probably should not have used that yet. Wait, I thought the daze was unresistible. It would appear not to be so. I think we might be fine. I need to pull mine off with defense. Sorry, I just realized that you said you offense modded your R9 quick holds. What is that for? Oh, that's probably not for defense. That's for Mazda versus LV. I don't think quick hold does anything. I don't think it needs to be there. Does it seem even worth putting on defense? Probably not. If support cron does nothing to stop it, I would pull this shit. I am going to pull this shit. I was thinking Scourge might be able to just like time you out, but well, we'll see how that's going. Asked and answered. Who do we feed to Sagaram? It is the Attacker Cron. No Attacker Crons up here. How cheaply could we do this? Let's do first things first, I guess. Why are you here? Wait, we kind of like you being here, though. I'm sorry, that was rude to me. The infinite stacking threat has been neutralized. Alright. Late night caffeine has never backfired once. I would have done BKM versus Enoch just to be funny, but alas. Alright, we're not using any more GLs if I have anything to say about it. GLs are now off limits. It's a temple guard, that being said. We did Night Sisters here once already. Too little avail. Is it ever nice as against DR? But the Zelbar's just gonna counterattack you to death. That's probably shit. Mace blocks revives. What if we just did Night Sisters against KB Joe again, but this time it was cool? I mean, Night Sisters here to be that bad? Okay, let's find out. Wouldn't hate that. I'm probably forgetting something. Problems for later me. They appear to be unbothered by healing immunity. They appear to be pretty fucking bothered by plague. Did that block revives? No. Oh, Asajj revived. Oh, because dude is dead. That's fine. Duh. I was wondering how we crit. What's a good way to prevent revives? The usual toys are not around. We do have Watt. We could just do like a Watt weapon tech 2-piece. We do have Jedi, and I could just go that route. A bit ungraceful, in my opinion, but does get the job done. Target is on defense for the next 30 hours. And then will be promptly removed, if I remember. You know what? No, we don't have SM33. God fucking damn it. I would have done Vayne lead SM33 Watt to kill this pirate squad if I had it. Fuck, dude. Why didn't we just, like, spend 5 teams to kill LV? Fine. Wedge lead Rillo Watt, tank tech on Rillo to cleanse the stuns. You saw how it works to get with your R10 Rillo versus Tuskens. Yeah, but I'm trying to play the video game. Good God, these are awful. I mean, you could do worse. Within the budget that we have. I don't remember any of the specific Brutus shit. I remember the part where you fucking died. How about that? Can you just kill me? Roll call. 1. He's technically a GL. 3. How many teams do we have left to beat? 5. Can we learn how to count to 5? Let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? I may jet over to Oratus. Maybe Tuskens if they get it in. Who is the biggest remaining threat? Probably Deer. Would Bale and I should be happy in that matchup? I feel like that's probably a no. Is there any matchup that will give Saul like a decent time? I mean, DR will fear before Saul can pop, so that technically will add some friction, right? That's not nothing. Will Balin and Bobacron beat anything legit and Vise with Dengar? I mean, Dengar is solid. I don't know that it's too in conversation for the set. It would mostly just be like, more so I would imagine you just like possibly consider posting it on defense in some place where Great Brothers might be used to fuck with them. I don't know, like offensively, I don't know, you would just run it to stop them from protecting themselves, right? But you could do that or you could just go kill them. Boba as a side movie protection up. Yeah, this is not a good bet to be doing that. I don't remember what's on Bobacron, but that sounds actively bad. When an ally is critically hit, they gain protection of 25% stacking for 1 turn. You're reading this wrong. This says when an ally is critically hit, take 25% extra damage the next time they get hit, per time they get crit. I hope this helps. I mean, Saw could do Mace, but that's just gonna fucking cave him in for the most part, right? What are we doing on DR? Is it just QA? Is it ever Radis? You fool, I cannot be killed. Stop. Do not do that. Run it back. Return to us. All of you. Almost, but in typical Redis fashion, goddamn doesn't matter who they aim at. We already used that Incron though, didn't we? Yes, we did. Yeah, have to respect the Deathmark side of it is the problem. I mean, Balin for the anti-fear, but that's kind of fucking... You know? I would almost rather use a GL at that point. How is Mon Mothma these days? Seen better days. Alright, just kidding. I was thinking maybe we do Mon Mothma, Luthen, Thaw, and his own devices. In a just world, it would be a waste to consider getting Mon Mothma back up and running. But you know, this world is not just. I think I know what must be done. Fuck, we used pause. God damn it. Padme go. Padme's just gonna get her face graded in. I would be open to using Padme, but it probably has to be around here. Wow, what a bargain. How do we zazz this up? Hey, what's up, Kevin? Good morning to you too. And see what I said after fucking last stream? That like every day you just flip a coin on whether the allures work or not? Look at that shit. It's back to not working again now. A fucking insane work. Appreciate the 58 months, man. Alright. Let's make it a solo. I feel like I remember there being a lot more damage taken against Malgus. Is the true damage per person, perhaps? Perchance? I think I'm fucking done. Alright. A bit overzhuzhed, in my opinion. Does JKL lead work against this shit? Nah, we already did Qui-Gon. To clean up a trash. The JKL lead, well, we have light side preload that we could just run. The only problem is I don't know. I don't remember if like would they have super speed and then we reset them and it's just fine, or what's that mechanism gonna be like? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. We do also need to make sure we don't throw away too many teams. But I don't think we're in danger of that yet. But we are approaching the point where I would say we are possibly playing with fire. Bad news, gang. Really, 60% of like 300? Wouldn't it be like 620 effective speed? Yeah, she's only 249. He's probably like 345. How are we not over? Seems crazy to me. Unless JKL was somehow weakest, which he really should be. Unfortunate. Alright, we probably gotta clean up our activate. It might be time. We're down to what, 4 teams? How many teams can be thrown against the mean evil man? Hold up. I'm not done killing teams just yet. A sacrifice is demanded. Fucking CG. You rascals. Han is just very passionate about suicide prevention, okay? Fine, have it your way. And we can't crit either. Fine. We weren't able to replicate your scenario. Referring to what? I gotcha. I see the vision. Just to confirm, we are still at -80. Many teams died to get us this hold count. Yes, data mission missed it, and that's it. Well, as we get back to a normal meta, my hope is to hopefully get accused of cheating by someone at Inside at some point. Wouldn't that be lovely? Actually, isn't Healercron kind of sick here? Come to think of it. Stop counterattacking. What if we do it without ulting? What if we ulted? -1 banner for laziness, apparently. I didn't see who was missing it. Just one JKR mask can save a life. Are we down to the vanguards? We are. The boss music is playing. Just for funsies. But KB is bugged. Or Joe is bugged. I forgot. Oh well. My bad. I failed to play around remembering that the bug existed. A tragic skill issue on my part. A window of vulnerability. How did she get cleansed? Well, just kidding. I'm fucking dead. Either she lapped us or she cleansed on turn. Or is it just because the game thinks it's proccing her savior or whatever that maybe it auto cleanses for her to throw it? That's success. I was really hoping they would have fixed this by now. It is unfortunate so much shit broke around the holidays. Fuck being honorable. If she's pulling that shit, but she should be dead. Go fuck yourself. In my opinion. I forgot, how much was it? It was like minus 140, right? We are at minus 110. So if we fuck around too much, we could possibly get fucked by fleets. $40, $60, $80, $110, $140. Yeah. Let's not lose today. How about that? In the interest of future seasons, let's not throw away ranks for dumb reasons. In my opinion, Tuskens would have won that shit anyway if it wasn't bugged. She would not have had AoE pressure. Moving on with life. They don't have attacker cron. I see no reason why we should. It's only logical. Oh, Halo was preloaded. I see. Interesting. I know I said I wasn't going to use GLs, but I'm sorry. I just had to. The Lutheran GL is just too much fun. Alright, what did we say last time? How do we wish to config this? Profundity does not want to be here. So Profundity is here or here. I mean, we did Profundity against Empire and it was pretty much fun. I think we got decent RNG. It's still ostensibly anti-blue, though. That shit never seems to fucking matter. Brothel banners with someone, too. Exact also gets full banners versus someone. The issue nowadays is basically just what's the least bad place for Leviathan to go that also avoids Prof versus Malevolence. Is more or less what it seems to boil down to. I feel like I should have this drilled down by now. What did I do last season? Yeah, people are posting exact them. I don't know. Isn't this just Leviathan, bounty hunters, rebels? It feels lame to say, but I guess. I really wanted to do the Neater exact fights. Fine, fine, fine. Hi. My ships are fucked next week. Holy shit, dude. That was all of the Hanas. That was all the Hanasis we had in the budget for all of next week combined. I'm fucked next week. I know to beat pretty with home abandoned ships in home one. No, I am a certified bona fide fleet cheeser. I think posting heavy is not a good idea right now. I have not seen one fleet player who do not have god awful win race and fleets to make me believe otherwise. And so I do not. Huh? Oh, I literally couldn't see against the background. Holy shit. Why was it named at the time? I thought I clicked Gauntlet. Oh well. Now perish. Overkill, but whatever. There will be spies. We almost shouldn't reinforce until the spy taunt hits, right? Oh, my nuts! Sir, please. I just want them. Thank you. Oh wait, so if I got one now. Where the fuck is Spy? What are we doing here? Now I have to shock him? Have to is doing a lot of work here, but Oh, hey, man. Cool, you finally got to show up. Watching the Wattamber video the other day, the same strats don't work. You heard they changed the enemies. Okay, that's be more specific. I do not remember the Wattamber video in question. Having no idea what the context was, the answer is probably no, it does not work anymore. The video would be quite old at this point. Alright. Well, we threw about 60, 80 banners away for funsies. I had some fun. Good game to danger. You might be able to clear, but you will not be able to out-efficiency the efficiency master. We're posting 1986s. No one's ever done that before. The GOTV spell promotion video from 4 years ago? Oh, that might still be the same. Yeah, there's no real reason that would have been changed. The only thing that would have been changed is that player side could be stronger now. Better mods, better relics. Oh, the one about Gear 11, Gear 12? Yeah, all that shit's still applied. Well, wait. So you said you heard that they changed the enemies? That I haven't heard about? I don't remember anything like that happening, but I guess I can't say for certain. As far as I'm aware, that content's unchanged and everything should still hold up. So, I mean, look, to be honest, if you do end up trying it, comment on the video and let me know to follow up, or message me on Discord, what the fuck, I don't care. But basically, just, I don't know, worst case scenario, if you're just trying to sneak by and get in with, like, Gear 11 Geos, just give it a shot. I mean, it's all about mods. As with almost everything in the game, if you care enough and want to underdog and be cheap, it's almost always about mods. I mean, that video specifically, it wasn't too mod sensitive, but if you're worried about changes to the mode happening, the first thing I would recommend, if you think it's going to be tougher, is, yeah, just work on your mods. Mods make gods in this game. And most people do them god-awfully. And it doesn't take much to be not god-awful. Yeah, alright. Slate of shit. I spent like 20 minutes on a Bo-Katan team for no fucking reason. Woo! I should probably just like pull GR from dudes. Yeah, whoa. He did get a hold. He did. Okay. We will look at the history and then we will judge accordingly. Let's not hang the boy for no crime committed. Gear 11 Geos don't even qualify for the mission anymore because you need about 60.5k power on each. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is like years and years ago for me at this point, so I don't remember the exact details, but I think it was related to like you needed a Zeta equipped or something like that. It was probably Zeta related. I don't remember the exact details. But yeah. If you do try it, let me know if you don't mind. But as far as I'm aware, you should be good. It doesn't really cost you much to... I just get right. It's just 1 TB. But yeah, alright. Good luck out there this week. Hope y'all will stay safe. Be well. Do well. Do what you gotta do. Later.